presence. They're going to take us through a lot of things regarding HIV/AIDS. Now, most of us think AIDS no more exists. We are concentrating on Ebola. We think there is no more AIDS. I believe after the program, we will learn a lot, we will be more alert, and we will know how important it is to be very wary of the things we do.
So we are going to use our natural voices, so you have to pay attention. I'm sure this is not the first time of seeing these dignitaries amongst here. Yes. This shows the importance this school has in the calendar of the nation. Amen. So far as HIV is and its sensitization program is concerned, they were here to launch a national program. Today, they are here again to see how they launch the torch that was light is burning. I will not speak so much. They are here with a lot of knowledge to us so that we become ambassadors of the sensitization. We are taking things for granted. I happen to attend a workshop. Most of you may not know, I'm a coordinator for this school. Unfortunately, the peer educators who went for the program have all passed out. They are gone. But we try as much as possible to rejuvenate this program, but we are not putting our effort. I hope by the close of today, with their education, we are going to sit up so that that disease, that dangerous disease, will be out completely, if not in Bosso community alone, but for the nation at large. Without much ado, I pray for your indulgence to pay very much attention to whatever information they have for us, so that at the end of the day, we'll be blessed. Thank you.
And the title of my poem is Protect Your Dreams. Dreams, dreams, dreams. Dreams fly out of the window when you lose your guard and embrace destructive winds. When you lose focus and get trapped by evil influences like peer pressure, curiosity, and the likes. These are the messengers of casual sex. Oh yes, casual sex, illicit sex. Today you say I'm having fun, but have you thought about your future? Many are men, many are a man who have gotten their dreams shattered through carelessness. Oh yes, sexually transmitted diseases like HIV/AIDS mess them up. AIDS bind and chain them and threw them into the prisons of their graves. Men, women, boys, girls, let us be wise. AIDS is not dead. It still lives among us, killing our fathers, killing our mothers, and killing the youth, and making orphans of the little ones. Fellow students, be on the alert. Say no to sex, abstain from sex, and protect your dreams. Thank you.
It is a great honor to be invited to deliver the welcome address to this function. I therefore wish to thank the organizers for this opportunity. Mr. Chairman, who is here to come, invited guests, teachers and students present, ladies and gentlemen. I must say that some few months ago, a seed was sown here at Bosso. A seed which is to grow and propagate the news against the deadly HIV/AIDS, and also to sensitize our adolescents on their reproductive health issues. It has been confirmed that majority of people must have heard or learned or read about the ABC of HIV/AIDS. But what has been the challenge now is the attitudinal change. How people will change their attitude is what should be our focus. Bosso has been chosen to be the focal point, in other words, the epicenter for which this function must start and permeate through our sister schools and even beyond. It is my fervent hope that we are going to nurture the seed that has been sown here, weed around it, water it, so that it bears the deserving fruits through our sister schools and even beyond, and goes through the whole country and even beyond the country.
The substance of our gathering here, we have the program director for Actionplus HIV, and we're going to invite him to give us a talk, to open our eyes, to educate us, and to let us in on what is happening on the grounds. So without wasting time, we will invite Mr. Emmanuel Asare to come and give us education on sexual and reproductive health in relation to HIV. Let's welcome him with a round of applause.
We don't have much time. If you follow my voice, you will laugh and laugh and laugh. So please bear with me, okay? That is what God has given me. Yes. We are talking about HIV and young people. Young people. Sexual and reproductive health. Adolescent sexual and reproductive health. When we say a young person, who is a young person? Who is a young person? Hello. Let me see the hands. Or I'll start calling. When we said young person, who is a young person? Those on the lady, I think I'll call them. Hello. So when we are saying adolescent sexual and reproductive health, we are talking about choices that you make in relation to your reproductive health issues. Are you okay? Yes. Choices that you make in relation to your what? Your reproductive issues. Because of all of us sitting here, we are all sexual beings. Agree or disagree? Agree. Great. So every sexual being, you know, animals are sexual beings. Yes. Great. So as a human, choices that you make, and to be specific, adolescent or young people, choices that you make on your sexual issues must be things that must shape both your decisions and your actions. When we talk about HIV, you can never talk about HIV without talking about SRH, that is sexual and reproductive health. Because we are saying that HIV attacks the immune system, breaks the immune system, and the person develops AIDS. Are you okay? Before you make a choice, as a young girl, a young boy, things that you see, things that you hear, and things that you taste. The choices that you make. Do you make choices just by chance? Do you do things just by chance, or you decide it? There's one question I always ask young people wherever I meet them. The previous sexual intercourse that you had, are you here?
Yes.
The first day you broke your virginity. Yes. This is where the issue is. Hello? It pays to be a virgin. Okay? And it costs less to break your virgin. The day you broke your virginity, was it by choice or by chance? Who can tell me? Your sexual and reproductive health. Your sexual and reproductive health and rights. You have the right to say yes, I'll have sex for the rest of my life. It is your right. And you should also ask yourself, will that right help me to protect my dream? Listen. Hello. You will say yes today. But remember, life is full of challenges. You see your fellow young girl, somebody that you schooled with in your JSS. She was your mate. She was brilliant, very intelligent. You are sitting here. She is at home carrying a baby. When you were in JSS moving together, the two of you were protecting something. She said, I want to become an accountant. She said, I want to become a bank manager. I want to become this, that. But then she ended up at home carrying a baby today. Ask yourself, what went wrong? Are you with me? Yes. Ask yourself, what went wrong? You are sitting here today. You are all saying no to sex. Excellent. That is the best choice. Do you understand? Yes. But don't forget that there are challenges. Peer pressure is around. My sweet girl Clement gave us a poem. Was it a poem, right? Yes. It was excellent. Peer pressure. Curiosity. Rebelliousness. We have friends. You have a friend. Yes. Once you have more than one friend, you are in trouble. And even that one friend is not easy. Hello? Hi. Let's look at this. Adolescent sexuality development. When we say sexuality, we are talking about, as an adolescent, your growth, the way your body is developing, the way you are seeing things, the way you are thinking. Are you okay? Yes. Why is the boy so interested in like that? Washroom. You stand in the mirror. What do? Once the breast started developing, you start doing this. still doing it? You stand in the mirror and be doing it. You want to see how satisfied you are about what God has given you. This is a hormonal communication. This is a hormonal communication. It is in the brain. Do you like what you are looking in the mirror? Yes. And that mind will be there. So once you are walking on the street, the hormone has told you that you are a very special girl, very beautiful. So once you see the guys, then the walking will change. Your mom, your elder brothers. Then this scene will come. The man is on top of the woman, having sex. What happened at that time? Your mother is sitting there, your daddy is sitting there, and you are among them. What do you do? Okay. If you are here and you are finding it difficult communicating with your parents, let that scene be the beginning of your communication process. We know some of you have your personal problems at home. But the choice that you make today will reflect on your future. The wrong information that you may pick on and act on it will destroy your future. And again, we have, as we are in school, do we have, now we are hearing about this homosexuality. Woman, lesbian. Do we have those in this school? Please, stop reading articles on those things. Once you are developing the interest in reading them, please. Are you okay? You can make a choice today. Tomorrow you change it. With HIV, if you make HIV a choice, it is forever. Antiretroviral therapy, antiretroviral drug is there to suppress the virus, but it is not there to kill the virus. And now, because of the antiretroviral drug, people who develop AIDS, finally, that is the final stage of infection, can reverse back to HIV stage. Are you okay? AIDS is no longer killing. So, for you to know, once you are here, have you ever had sex before? Please, I don't need big no. Hello? Keep the answer to yourself. Hello? Please, keep the answer to yourself. I am going to ask 3 questions. I don't want to hear no or yes. Just keep it to yourself. Have you ever had an unprotected sex? Have you ever had an unprotected sex? I said, I don't want to hear yes or no. Keep it to yourself. And the person you had your first sex with, Were you the first person the person had that sex with? Do you know that person's sexual history? And the boyfriend or the girlfriend you are with today, was he the same person who broke your virginity today? Keep the answer to yourself. This is how we can change our behavior. If you don't know yourself, you can never change. Once you know yourself and you know what you want, there are a lot of you in this school, though you are schooling. Every morning you dress up, you come to school. But you don't know why you are in this school. A lot of you don't know. You close from school, you get home, the vagabonds are going, you are with them. The notorious are going, you are with them. Every problem that will arise in the community, your name is among them. That should tell you that you don't know who you are. We are all sexual beings. We have the desire. Is abortion your choice? Is HIV a choice for your future? Is a teenage pregnancy a choice for you? Say no and say no and say no forever until you are ready. And again, your parents are the number one source of information when you want SRH information, sexual and reproductive health information. And clinics that are in your communities, the CHEP compound, the health centers, the hospitals, Actionplus Foundation. Go to these facilities and get information on SRH. The nurses are there. They are being trained for youth-friendly services. They are there because of you. When you go to the facility, clinic, and you talk to the nurse, I wanted to come and seek information on SRH. You are welcome. We don't need your health insurance for anything. You don't pay. Do you understand? Visit the clinics. There are youth corner, youth counseling corner. Go there. Hey, please, do you have counseling sessions? Yes. Go to your school counselors. You have school nurse. Talk to your school counselors. Talk to your teachers. Please. Young people are dying. Young people are dying due to unsafe abortion. And you know things that young girls are using. You know them? Yes. Name some of them. Broken bottles. Guinness with sugar. Alkaline. Coffee. You see how we are digging our own grave? The dream that we want to protect. Is that how we are protecting the dream? That 3 seconds orgasm, that 3 seconds joy, you started drinking broken bottles, sugar, full margarine. And some of them, they use, I don't know what you do, abratoto, they insert it into the vagina. The water, the droppings is very acid. So they insert it into the vagina, pinch the cervix. You know the cervix? The mouth of the uterus. They pinch the cervix, and that water will create sore on the cervix. Please, at this stage, a lot of ladies are about 30, 35 years, 40. They are now developing ectopic pregnancy just like that. And a lot of them are getting miscarriages. Because when they were like you, they did those things. And now you know, cervical cancer is even more now than the breast cancer. Women are dying out of the cervical cancer. If you say cervical cancer, you understand. There is sore in the cervix, around the cervix, the mouth of the uterus. Awodena no. Ekuro ewo ho. Enti se wonyema. First month, enyehwe, third month, enyehwe, 3 months, abofra na fiase develop ewie, pressure reba ase ha no. Na awodena reden ebuye because ekuro wo ho. Na ebuye na nyinsen na besen. That's what we call miscarriage. And a lot of young women now are also developing, they are getting ectopic pregnancy. When we say ectopic pregnancy, you understand? Yes. Pregnancy that takes place outside the fallopian tube, outside the uterus. Pregnancy occurred in the fallopian tube and remains there. You die. Please. And the girls, there are guys going around in town. They will tell you, let's have sex. After having sex, you jump. The whole sperm will come out. And listen, that is why you must know what you want in life. If you don't know, that guy will tell you and you believe it. Because definitely when you have sex, you see the semen coming out, not the sperm. You see the semen out. Okay. Sperm lives in semen. Are you okay? We see semen, we don't see sperm. Are you okay? Yes. Good. Or somebody will tell you, let's have sex. Communicate. You have a vaginal discharge, or a strange thing is happening to your penis. When we come to school, we see penis. But our home language, we don't want to say it, so I won't say that one. Then you are feeling shy to walk to the nurse and say, Auntie Nurse, I'm feeling a very strange thing in my penis. So please help me. Because you go and tell a lady that your penis, you are feeling shy. So you will sit on it. STI, sexually transmitted infections, can cost you so much. Early treatment is advisable. For HIV, you cannot see it on my forehead. Unless you get yourself tested. So wherever you are, even in the school, I'll speak to Actionplus if they can come and do it. Have testing and counseling for you people. Once you test yourself and you know you are negative, that is the beginning of behavior change. Do you understand? If you don't know your status, you will remain the way you are. and you'll be pointing fingers at others who know their status. Thank you.
I think it is time we stay away from things that will lead us into HIV/AIDS.
You are right, my dear. Where is Mamia?
I've not seen her.
That's Mamia coming.
Hi, hello, Mamia. Mamia, you missed a very interesting lesson today. Where were you?
I spent the day in Kwame's house.
Kwame's house?
And what's wrong with that? But I thought I saw you yesterday with Crazy. Oh, my sister, forget that boy. He has nothing.
Mamia, I think it's high time we stop moving from one man to the other.
Hey, Madam Counselor, advise yourself first. Can we go? Hey, Mamia.
We shall see.
Louder, eh?
Hi, Pia.
Excuse me.
Hey, when you stop picking up my phone, Pia?
I know what my boss said. You wouldn't understand, but it's to benefit the team.
What benefit, Pia?
Enoch, please, it's time for us to quit. You have to not be together again.
Why? Baby, don't you remember what we shared together?
And what we share together can lead us into HIV/AIDS.
Is it because of what the teacher said? Oh, small girls are young.
You are laughing.
See, don't mind that teacher because he doesn't know what he's even talking about.
Enoch.
Wait. Have you seen AIDS before?
Excuse me.
No. Have you seen AIDS before? No. These are stories of the past. Forget them so that we can move together.
Enoch, it is over.
Pia, please.
I said it is over.
Stories about HIV/AIDS. Okay, I know what to do next.
Mamia. Have a seat. Have a seat. Mamia, you know you are my daughter since you lost your mother. Mamia, nowadays your behavior has changed. And I can see you are following bad friends, Mamia. What's wrong with you? What do you want? Mamia, then why do you associate yourself with bad friends on campus?
I knew it. My friend said it. You've never liked me.
My daughter, it is for your own benefit.
Listen, Papa. I can see you have nothing important to say. As you can see, I'm late for a flight. I'm sorry.
I saw nine. Ujimi, I saw con now those and I son.
What's the problem? You look very worried.
Have you heard the news?
What news? What? What happened to him? Did he die of HIV/AIDS?
Yes.
So what the teacher said the last time is true.
Very true.
So HIV/AIDS is real.
It's real. Have you heard of Mamia?
Forget that girl. I learned she was rushed to the hospital yesterday.
She was rushed to the hospital yesterday?
Yes.
Then it means she has gotten HIV/AIDS. Oh my God! We have to rush to the hospital.
My daughter.
Calm down, Mr. I know what I'm about to say is very pathetic, but I'm taking it to face. Mr. Mensah, I After conducting a test on your daughter, we found out she's HIV positive.
Oh, Mama nurse. How can this be pathetic? When my daughter is HIV positive but not negative.
Mr. Mensa, is everything alright?
Oh, how can everything be all wrong when my daughter is HIV positive but not negative? Mama nurse, in fact, thank you for the information.
The children are coming out with helmets and sunglasses.
Crowd?
Yes.
How can we come down?
Yes.
How can we come down?
Yeah.
When Mr. HIV is killing our people?
Yes. You are going to kill my brother and my family member. I was saying Kunu, he must be killed.
Yes, he killed my father.
I mean, my wife is dead. Oh, yeah. Oh.
My friend, let me tell you. When we catch HIV, we are going to slaughter HIV.
Yes,
I will slaughter a cow.
Yes, yes.
You slaughter a cow.
Yes.
You slaughter a cow.
We are going to get that.
It's not a human being or an animal.
Louder,
It's a
louder.
plant which cannot be seen or touched. A person can be infected with HIV when he or she has sex with an infected person. Or use objects which have been used by an infected person. Yes.
Two more minutes. You mean my daughter went to sleep with an infected person?
Yes, sir. And it's a lesson for all of us. AIDS is real, so get tested at least twice in a year to know your HIV status. Thank you.
So what? Hey, my people, I think it is time we fight against HIV.
Yes.
What do you think? We must to go to the nearby villages, towns, cities to inform them about this good news. HIV.
Yes.
We never knew. Get tested. Am I right?
Yes, get
Hey,
tested.
you are not right. The word is tested. Girl tested. Get tested.
My brother, go and drink enough of water. Oh. Yes, drink enough of water and we can mention it.
I can see skeletons weeping for their carelessness. I can see black coffins in the grave yet to be covered. The coffins of those who didn't heed to information, to advise. I can see death setting new trap for its master, HIV/AIDS. To kill more. When AIDS came in the beginning, we all ran away to save our life. But now what do we see? We are careless. We have sex, move about like lizards, and it press up. Some people say AIDS is dead. I live with mortals. My brothers and sisters, let's protect ourselves. Let's fight to finish. AIDS is real. AIDS is real. AIDS is real. AIDS is real. Yesterday, a doctor died, lost his life. Today, a teacher died of HIV/AIDS. Right now, some students are in the hospital. Let's protect our dreams. Let's abstain from sex. Beware, cause AIDS skills. Get tested.
It is true.
It's time for our disclosure. You may not understand, but when you go through that section, you understand fully. And for that, you will invite Miss Faustina Okansi. Let's welcome her with a round of applause.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I can't hear you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I am here to disclose to you. But then I want to ask a question. Have you ever seen somebody who is HIV positive before? No. Have you ever seen somebody who is HIV positive before? No. And if you see such a person, will you identify that person? No. Yes. Why? Somebody should answer. Why would you identify that person? Whether the person is living with this thing or not? Can anybody give me an answer?
It is not written on his forehead.
I like you.
What's it louder?
That all that they are talking about concerning HIV, you know, like they were saying, people used to say that some years ago there was HIV. Today there is not HIV/AIDS. I want to tell you that HIV is still existing, and I am HIV positive as I'm standing here for the past 8 years. So if you have any question, maybe you will doubt it. If you have any question to ask, you can ask. Yes, so you can tell me the reason why it's not.
Hello.
Is there any question anybody will ask?
Feel free.
How do you feel when you tell someone that you are HIV positive?
How do I feel? Yes, you ask a nice question. HIV status to anybody. Let's assume you are sick, you went to the hospital, and then you have been diagnosed HIV positive. If you go to the house, you can't tell even your mom on the same spot, say, Mommy, today when I went to the hospital, they said I'm HIV positive. But if you have been diagnosed malaria positive or any other disease positive, you will be bold and say, but for HIV, nobody. It is not easy. But I'm doing this disclosure because of you people here. Because the disease is still existing, and people keep saying that it was before. Today it is not there. I want to tell you that the disease is still there. And because of my status, I had an opportunity to work in the hospital, the ART center, where the people, we do the HIV counseling and testing. Those who are positive are on treatment, as I am also on treatment. I work there. And it's like day in, day out, the rate of the infection keep increasing. I could say it is almost every day. If you go to the hospital, you see people coming, being diagnosed newly. They be HIV before flu. So I keep asking myself, why? It is because we closed our ears. We said no, HIV was there some years before. Today it wasn't there. It is not there. Meanwhile, the disease is still there. And today, because of the PMTCT, the prevention of mother to child, the women, if you are pregnant, you go through that process. If you are positive, they protect the baby so that the baby will not be positive. So I do ask myself, what about the men who cannot be pregnant and come and pass through this process? Because everybody is afraid to go to the hospital to go and know the status. It is abomination. Everybody is afraid. Very few people go to the hospital boldly that I want to know my HIV status. So the disease is there. That is why I took it upon myself. This is not the first time I'm doing this. I go to churches, a whole lot of places, because I feel bad if young people, especially we have some children, some people are in boarding houses, they are all HIV positive. Some people have been affected through their parents, others through, it is through sexual intercourse. And just recently, there was a guy, there's not a guy who is HIV positive. He went there with another guy. The guy who brought the other partner was positive. And then they left there and they didn't come anymore. So we were there one day when he came in with another guy, nice handsome guy. So he said, I'm coming to know my HIV status. I said, I just look at the body, the way he's standing nicely, handsome. I said, I said, why? What is wrong? So we were all asking him, why are you coming to know how do you want to know your status? So I just want to know it. So we also did our counseling and then we did a test for him. And this boy was positive. And we were all disturbed. When they were coming inside, the guy who brought him were waiting outside. So I had a call, and because I don't want to distract them in the room, I just went down. So as I'm descending, I realized that the other guy who brought the first guy was standing behind our stairs. So I said, what are you doing? I said, I'm coming to see a friend. So I also concentrate on my course. So after I finished, I said, no. I told my in charge that the guy who brought the other guy last time was standing just behind our stairs. So I'm sure he brought this guy. Let's see what will happen. So after we did the first response positive, we wrote the confirmation for him to go and do. As he was going, we realized that he was going with the guy standing near our stairs. So we have to do follow-up, call them back, give the necessary counseling. And that boy is positive, somebody's son. And they are in their school. That thing has been happening in the school. So that is the reason why some of us took it upon ourselves to educate the general public. As they were saying it, some people were saying that no, HIV, so maybe I want and maybe I'm telling you that it is there. Day in, day out, we keep getting new people who are HIV positive. So we all have to be very careful as we have been taught, and then our church people, the person who came to narrate the poem, we all have to be careful. Nobody is, or HIV is not afraid of anybody. All of us is at risk. We are all at risk. No matter who you are, no matter what, we are all at risk. If you pass each chance, you will get it. You have to avoid or abstain from sex, as we have been told. If you are able to abstain, that is the best way at our age. If you are able to abstain, to achieve our dream at our facilitator stage. I am done. If you have any question.
Feel free if you have any question. Come again, repeat it.
Please, I want to know how you were affected by the HIV.
Well, she wants to know how I became positive. In fact, I can't tell the day I became positive or how the virus gets into my blood. But what happened was I gave birth, I married, and I gave birth to a child. So after 5 months, I realized that the child was falling sick. I took him to the nearby clinics. The thing is getting worse. So I decided to take him to the general hospital. So over there, a whole lot of tests, lab tests went on, and that's where I got to know that the baby is HIV positive. So I have to test too. And then those times, my late husband also used to be sick. So when it happened like that, they asked me whether somebody is in the house who used to be sick and those things. I said, yes, it is my husband. So they said I should bring him. So I brought my husband to, he has been tested and he's also positive. I also tested and I was positive. So that is how I get to know my status. But I can't tell the particular day the virus gets into my blood or how I got the virus. Are you okay?
It's a matter of 5. This goes to prove.
Oh, off your phone.
This goes to prove that if you see somebody with HIV or with the infection in her, you won't know. People are saying yes, people are saying no. Yes, because you are thinking of those previous pictures we had, those skeletons. So you want to see skeleton, then you say, oh, this one is AIDS. Please. It's a serious matter. We were about to bring, have you been watching the Heart to Heart program on GTV and other programs? Yes. You see Reverend John Azuma? Yes. Yes. People will say, oh, wait, it is true, it is a fact. John Azuma is part of us. We began this thing, it's becoming enough. And people just look at people's faces and they say you have HIV. No. HIV is real, it's here with us. The only way you cannot is don't have sex. If you have antiposty, we eat together, we do everything together. No HIV. So let it go through into your memories that persons living with HIV are no monsters, they are not killers, but if you dare and have casual sex without protection, you will have HIV. And if you did not also test to know your status and know how to keep yourself as positive person living, you will die and you will also kill many other people. So Auntie Fosti, a mother of 5, HIV positive, for the past 8 years, we've been going on program with her. And every time we go, the question is, how did you get it? It is not true. How? She doesn't know. Unfortunately, the late husband is gone. The baby is also gone. But the rest of the children are HIV free. It means she got the HIV in marriage. So be very careful, students, teachers, whoever here that is listening to us. It is real. Thank you.
She's not different from you. She's not different from me.
You get it? It is human. She's a human. You are a human. I'm a human. Do you understand? It can happen to you. So know your status today. Are you okay?
I think there is nothing more to add. We will now invite the head prefect of the school to give us.
Your dream is precious. Protect it. Do you know you can become a great person someday? That is why you have to abstain from sex now. Focus on your studies. Pass your exams and achieve your dreams.
No balance. You crown this before we disperse with our powerful
Our